Is that me?
What? No, that's me. Just giving everybody a morning sigh of relief. I don't know why a sigh of relief. It's Monday. We made it. We survived the weekend. How's everybody doing? We got the bum crack. We got the Jabus. We got the ping. We got the peddling prophets. And we got Nissa. Morning, Tom.
Good morning.
Uh,
Oh, that wasn't pretty. Um, yes, I'm sitting in the living. I'm sitting in the living room because I don't have internet. Light doesn't hit our house or hit our electrical system in the neighborhood, and fried the internet out here. And it was so hard that it reset breakers. I had to go around and turn them back on.
you got cat allergies already this morning. Dang.
No, it's not cat allergies. I've been outside already.
Okay.
It's kind of
What?
it's kind of weird down here, pollen and everything else.
Okay.
Jabin says it's kind of weird that you know Angela. Well, not weird. It's just unusual. Uh,
Ba-ba. Auction professor's video. He found gold in a thrift store that another reseller donated. That's crazy. Yeah, how does he know who donated it? So, unless the reseller left some telltale marks. So, it's 82 degrees in northern Great Britain. Morning, Mike. 82. We're about that temperature. Let's see. We are almost 82. We're 78. So, how many orders you packing up today, Tom, to mail out?
well, I had nothing to mail out, but I have a couple of Facebook Marketplace things. One of them
All
was
right.
a dollhouse that I bought for $5 at Goodwill and sold it for 25.
That's a good profit.
Literally, literally about 3 hours.
Cool. Last day to use your eBay shipping coupons. You mean your eBay store coupon? Yep. Half of the year gone. One half of the year gone. Let's see if I'm at $50,000, because that's what I need at the end of today to reach my goal of $100,000 in sales for the year 2025. Let's take a look, shall we? Bum, 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 bum. And we present, share screen, and Why are they? I don't know why you got to push 15 different buttons just to share a screen. So here we go. I didn't make it. I am $4,700 short. And I don't think I'm going to sell 4,700 today.
Run a
Dang
sale,
it.
Todd. Run a good sale. Run a
What?
good sale. Run a good sale. Put everything on about 20% off.
Yeah, right.
And then as soon as you hit your 4,000, then stop it.
I'm not going to lose money just to reach my goal, though.
Oh my God, Todd.
What? You want me to
You're
lose
still going
money
to be
just so I can reach a random goal?
you'll still be making a lot of money.
I am up 3% this year over last year. But send offers. I do send offers. Six months will be higher. We'll see. We'll see what happens the second half.
Lag is already.
That's really not all that far off.
What's that?
100,000 gross sales for the year at 43.3 or whatever it was, 46.3. I was pretty close.
Yeah. So your next see January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So in September you need to be at 75,000, right?
Right, 25,000 each quarter.
Well, you need to hit it on that. Do like they said. Run some sales, make some good offers. Davis
All
said he
right.
said 275 offers out on Saturday. Wow.
Let's see how many. He must save up his offers. All right, I'll send offers right now. I got 93 items that can go out on offers. Some things I don't want to send offers on because, like the silver, I'm not going to send offers on silver.
Well, just knock a couple of bucks off of it, Todd. $2. Just $2. Make it a little bit different.
I would send out a percentage, 10%. That's what I usually do. I'm looking through to see if there's any, and I don't need to send offers on the electric plugs because they sell no matter what.
Yeah, but you need to sell them today. You need to sell a bunch today. What is it? The marketing term for you marketing people when you've got to you've got to hit a goal in a certain day or get something accomplished in a certain day. Not strike. Anyway, you just need to get it.
10% offer. Let's see if this will get me a sale before the show is over. Okay, offers are sent. So, what else is going on?
Lag. Like, why don't you just go ahead and spend $4,000 with him today?
Jeff.
Yeah, 22% off. Gwen's accepting offers. Gwen is accepting offers on Todd stuff. She's like one of them shady car salesmen. We won't tell you. We won't turn down any offer.
I did have a good sales weekend. I got 14 orders going out for almost $700 in sales. So that was good. This weekend meets my goal. And I got a counter offer. Let's see. What's your counter offer here? Potential buyer wants a pair of shoes for way cheaper than I'm. See if I can accept this. He wants to give me $27 for $42 shoes. That ain't gonna work.
How much you pay for them?
Doesn't matter what you paid for it. Probably $5.
Yeah, you paid, huh?
Probably $5 at the
Okay.
Lutherans.
And he's offered you how much?
27.
Well, that's about $20 profit off of that. So, and that'd be $20 more towards your goal. So, you got to quit being so tight, Todd.
But everybody else is selling those shoes for $50.
Okay. Well, then don't change your price then.
I didn't.
Be a man. Say
Well,
no.
I countered with 35. So there. I will come down some. I don't mind offers, but that would be some high pressure poop. Yeah. I got an answer to my offer here. Probably a decline. Let's see. What's he offering? What's he doing? He offered again. Oh, he came up $1. $28.
I'd say F you, buddy, and move on.
No, they're gonna be 35, dude. I'm not taking less. Even a diamond can't squeeze out. So tight. No, I ain't taking $28 for $42 shoes. Jake's being snarky over there. He says, add $1 higher than your previous offer.
Well, see, that's just when they only add $1 like he did on that one. That's when that's well. Usually, I would just say decline and move on. But I have gone up $1 on a time or two.
No, I don't do that. I probably should just for fun, but Mike and Hank saying hi. So, what else is going on? Gwen's dragging me to Sam's Club today to shop. I'm like,
Oh God! Are you
I don't
taking
mind Sam's Club as much as I do Walmart.
Okay. Do you have the Sam's app?
Mm.
If you don't, you'll
Yep.
go in. Y'all need so you can scan and go. Scan your items as you're shopping through the app. Pay for it through the app. It's going to give you a little code. Go to the door. They scan the code. Then they scan a couple things you got, and then they send you on the way.
Yeah.
It's the only way to shop. Which I hear Walmart is now pushing that, which will be great because I hate shopping at Walmart because I'm in there buying a dozen eggs and some milk and bread, and the guy in front of me's got 2 quarts of motor oil, a tire, all this other kind of stuff. I want to get in and get out. Hey, Jim and Tori. Tara.
Do what?
I said, hey, Jim and Tara.
Oh.
And my internet will not be fixed till tomorrow afternoon, so I will not be doing a show in the morning.
Yeah. Seem like Wednesday I won't be around. We're taking the pup to get spayed. Gwen didn't want to do it by herself. Because I have to hold a dog while you drive.
Do you not
Okay.
have a carrier?
We have a carrier, but we never use it. Should have sold it in the garage sale. Yeah, we've had a carrier on the back porch for months and months, years.
I've got a headache, Tara.
And do we have a new offer, or did he decline? Oh, no. My CPAP stuff was shipped. All right.
Oh, I got the coffee creamer. I haven't left your feedback yet because I can't find out how to do it off of this damn telephone. But I got it. It was perfectly shipped. Damn, you would have thought it was a piece of dag crystal the way he had it wrapped up. But I got it, and I'm using it.
I'm a good shipper.
He is. I'm gonna tell you what. That it was Tupperware. Unless you throw it into a blazing flame, it's nothing's going to happen to it. He had it wrapped up like it was a piece of crystal. I mean, it was. I was like, Roberta said, What did you buy?" I said, "I bought Tupperware." She said, "Back in the day when we ordered Tupperware, it came in a clear plastic bag inside of a box." Good. I will be singing your praise. Most excellent reseller. Highly recommended. Buy all your crap from the seller. He might
Yeah.
even still have some toothbrush holders if you.
I'm kind of shell shocked, I guess, from shipping a bunch of glass in my reselling career. It's just don't take chances with anything. Wrap it all up good. Lag.
I put it in a Ziploc bag if it'll go in a gallon Ziploc bag, and then I wrap it up. Especially books.
Jim and Tara.
I thought I'd come liven you up a little bit.
Yeah, we're
I
kind of
just not feeling it.
I can tell you look like you're ready to drift off on us.
boring.
My head is really hurting this morning.
Did
I
you
got it with a headache.
take some aspirin?
No, take some 300 milligram something or other.
Hmm.
So what's going on around Sucker Creek Camp?
Not much. Well, we sold Sucker Creek Camp, but not too much.
Well, we
That
still
was
have the
Jim.
business.
Yeah, that was Jim's old hunting land.
Uh,
I just got back from West Virginia yesterday, so I don't know, not much.
That's it, Anissa. Sing my praises. Hail to the chief, 'cause the chief, he really needs hailing. Hailing. Anyway. Show me your war face.
No list. I have to list today. I haven't listed for a while, 4 days or something.
I've been listening like a madman for me.
Well, that's good. I should hire
Yeah.
you as a VA, and you can list my shit too.
Oh,
Our
no.
auctions. If it's anything like if the economy's headed to where it is with auctions where we buy from, I mean, the economy must
Oh
be
yeah,
super
they're
because these people are spending money like drunk sailors. I mean, it's just crazy.
yeah.
The prices
Hmm.
they're paying for stuff, it's nuts. I mean, I don't see it on our sales end, but boy, I tell you, at these auctions, these people are buying stuff like nuts.
I think it's also because like here for Fourth of July is next week, so you won't have as many auctions next week. And I don't know if they're all like, we don't have any auctions next week. Let's buy everything this week.
In the government auction, same thing. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know if everybody's getting big checks from somewhere or what the hell's going on, but man, it's getting hard to buy stuff. I'm glad we have barns full of crap.
Bunch of people got a raise from Social Security this
Oh
month.
really? Well, we're not old enough for that yet.
Man.
Did you really get a? Did they really get a raise at Social Security cost of living?
I got cost of living at the first of the year, and then I got a during the Social Security Fairness Act took. It was enacted in January.
I didn't even know about that.
So, well, it's a very small portion of the population that got the raise because, see, I paid into teacher retirement system
Yeah.
and didn't pay into Social Security for 30 years.
But you had then your Home Depot jobs or any other jobs.
But yeah, I had qualified for Social Security with other jobs, and so for years they cut the amount that I was getting from Social Security because I was receiving teacher retirement.
Yeah.
But the Fairness Act took that all away, so they started
So it's
giving
only
it.
for some. Is it only for people that are like in your predicament?
Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. So, did they make it fair by taking away the teacher money, or did they make it fair by now double dipping where you Social Security and the teacher money?
The double dipping thing, yeah.
I love it. Oh man, you teachers ought to have a union where you could, push the government which way you want it to go.
Yeah. So
we work on that.
it wasn't just teachers; it was a lot of police departments had the same thing, and a lot of firemen.
Oh really?
Same thing.
That's good.
So
Yeah, Jim was just a shitty
Still
volunteer
got
fireman.
like the service.
Yeah, but you didn't pay into
vested.
Social Security.
Oh no. Yeah, all I would get was yeah, and they didn't take away from my Social Security for it either.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they would have though, because I've never collected on it because I ain't old enough.
Yeah.
I think also park rangers were.
Oh,
So
park rangers have been overlooked. I would agree with that. Making sure those bears don't get those picnic baskets.
Well, it's hot out there when you guys stand out there in that park uniform, like down here in Kentucky, and tell people which line to go in and stuff.
Oh yeah, and then you get, but you do get that vacation every time they shut the government down, and then they pay you all your back pay when they reopen it. But you don't have to work those hours.
Anyway,
so, there's benefits.
All right, don't get too political.
Glass half full. You got to look at it that way.
So yeah, I got.
Tom left. See, I came on and Tom left.
I know.
What a little jerk.
He forgot to charge his phone, I guess.
Oh, he didn't even say goodbye. He just ghosted.
I know. Poor Tom. He's without internet. Hit a big lightning storm, took out his internet. So anyway. What else is going on? Y'all got a lot going out today, Tara?
I didn't have to look.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. I didn't really look at.
It's
I
pouring
just got.
rain and we don't want to go out to go get the stuff.
Yeah, I didn't. And I just got home yesterday and I was tired, so I haven't even looked at eBay really.
It's bad. It's a lot of shit.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's a ton of stuff, and it's all little weird crap. I mean, it's like stuff that we've had listed forever. It's like, oh my god, should we even keep this stuff listed? We sold it like all last weekend.
Last weekend was its weekend.
Yeah. Little tchotchkes and the kind of useless junk. License.
Well, good that I
plates,
like it
crap
when
like
people
that.
buy useless junk because that that's good because
Yeah,
that
but
means
I
they
like it
feel
when-
like they have disposable money.
When somebody buys something for 150 or 300, okay, I got packed this 150 or $300 thing. When people buy like $110 things or whatever, it's
Pain in the
don't
ass.
complain. You
Yeah.
could have sold nothing.
that's true.
So
I can't fish anyway. It's raining, so
yeah, I mean,
might as well work.
you should be thankful for what you got, not complain about it.
I know.
I mean, don't you feel ashamed of yourself right now?
Oh,
You should.
I went to Catholic school. I constantly feel shit.
Okay. Well, that's good. Let's see. Where's it?
32 degrees Celsius. That's like 120
Ugh, where's that at?
in
That's
the
too
UK.
Oh wow, that's pretty hot for there, isn't it? I mean, I've never been
I think
there.
so. Yeah. Okay.
It was hot here this past
What is
week.
32 degrees Celsius?
32 degrees Celsius is 89.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
89.6.
That's not hot for Todd.
I was
That's-
Todd's like, what is that? A spring day?
yeah, that's like
Yeah.
temperature here. It gets down to 89 at night.
Yeah, I mean, it was hot here last week. I mean, it was getting up to like 97, 98, but we've had a lot of rain, so it was muggy. And I went out to West Virginia like Friday night, and it was hot as hell. And when you got put on like a three-piece suit and go ride a horse, I mean, you are hot.
I've been walking around in just jockey shorts. Okay, I went.
I think we live in a rural area.
I actually walked the mail out, put it in the box, flipped the flag up, and then as I was walking back to the house, I'm like, oh my god, I'm just in my underwear. I'm glad nobody drove by because I didn't even realize that. So I used to just walk around in underwear and Crocs.
Well, we live in real farmy, rural, middle of nowhere area, so
I know you get bug bit, but you do stay cool.
I can't believe you're walking on the road in your underwear. That's
I didn't
too
even
much.
think about it.
Yeah.
So I was halfway across.
I mean,
the bridge
in the
coming back.
backyard, in your underwear is one thing, but out on the road in your underwear. I mean, you're gonna have like people are gonna call in an old person wandering on the road in their underwear, like silver alert.
It was my gray underwear, so there's no stains. Or
You
nothing.
know that's good.
The person who invented colored underwear, that was a genius.
I know.
No more tidy.
Yeah. I need to dial my underwear brown. Yeah.
Black underwear.
Oh, it's the fancy stuff's taupe.
Oh.
Taupe.
Yeah, it mixes the pee and poo stains. Yeah,
Okay,
it
let's not
blends
get...
in both.
Okay, now you cross the line.
Okay, well, you're the ones talking about stains in your underpants. I can tell you this: if you have a stain on your underwear, just put different underwear on and wash it.
Put duct tape over it.
Yeah.
Duct tape fixes everything.
Yeah. What other reselling thing will you listen to where they talk about underwear stains?
I know. We're interesting people.
So, how was your sales this weekend, Todd?
Oh, really good for me.
Well, that's good.
I sold.
I would say our sales were good, but a dollar amount was average.
Yeah.
I sold 14 items for 700.
Nice.
All right.
So that's above average.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we sold like 100 items for 600.
$25.
For 25 bucks. We sell in bulk. It's not about profits. We sell in bulk.
Have you ever heard the joke about a couple? They're hurting for money, so the husband tells the wife, hey, maybe if you go, try, the oldest profession or something, you could make us a little extra money. So she comes back and she's got $25.25. He goes, oh yeah, $25. That's great. He goes, but who gave you the 25 cents? She goes, everybody.
Oh my! We used to go to the flea market up in northern Wisconsin, and actually I know him. He was kind of friends of Jim. Anyway, he sold a lot of silver dollars. So back then,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
say a silver dollar was worth like just general silver dollars are worth like around I think 28 to 30 bucks, somewhere around there. And he'd go, yeah, I did real good at the flea market day. I sold $1,400. $1,400. That sounds great. He goes, but they're all silver dollars, and really, with the cost of what I have to pay for the silver dollar, I only make $1 per transaction on those silver dollars. Anyway,
And you got to pay what, $15 for your spot,
something like
and
that.
stand
I
out in
mean,
the
he was an
sun.
old retired guy, and didn't he work for the government? I think he just liked to talk to people and stuff. But
We were set up by some trees. We had a little bit of shade and we're on grass, but he was set up on the parking lot with a rotten granite parking lot. I want to tell you, on a 90-degree day when that sun's hitting that because we would get stuck out there if our spot was taken. We get stuck on that parking lot. I want to tell you, man, the sun reflecting the heat up on that parking lot, it felt like it was 200 degrees. It would get hot.
And it's funny because we would set up at that. It was like an antiques flea market. Anyway, we would set up there. So on the holiday weekends would be the big ones, like because up there it's tourist area. So it'd be like Memorial Day weekend, July 4th, and Labor Day weekend. We'd have on the holiday weekends, or sometimes some of the bigger weekends, there would be people that would get there way early, try to get there earlier than us to steal our spot because they thought we sold a lot because of the spot.
And we'd set up a few spots down and just destroy them because as soon as the people figured out where we were, because they'd go there to their
They
spot
would be
and
walking
they
down, see
complain.
it
They're
wasn't
like,
us.
"Wait, you're not the right people. The worst of people are supposed to be here." And then they figure out we're like 3 spots down, and then we're still outselling.
We'd set up those tables. We'd call it the horseshoe, and there would be it would be on grass, a beaten dirt track when we took the stuff down, when we took our tables down.
And you look at what as we're leaving because we were like the last truck to leave because I got this big, illegally driven huge box truck that I didn't know you needed a CDL to drive. But anyway, so I got this huge box truck, like a 20-foot box on it. We're loading this thing up. Well, when I'm going to drive away, you can see where our spot was. You can see how the grass is all patted down where they're walking in between
I mean,
their tables.
dirt.
But
It
you
was
look at the
walked
other
off.
people's stands, all where they were, the grass is all like normal. You wouldn't. It looks like maybe a car park there or something like that. It's down, but I mean, there's no like beaten to dirt path like we had. It's funny.
I'm on the.
Yeah.
I'm on with Todd. What?
It's
Okay,
because you
what's
sell
there?
good. It's because you sell good shit.
Well,
And
no,
cheap.
cheap. It was stuff we wouldn't put on eBay that was worth a lot, but I would call it was a lot of like tchotchke antique stuff like that. And I always kind of said, if you took an interview of most people at this particular flea market that go into that flea market and you said, how much money do you have on you? Not like a charge card, because this is before Venmo was a big thing and stuff like that. How much money you have in your pockets right now? I would say 80% of the people didn't have more than 50 bucks that they're walking around with to go spend. You'd have these people set up these like antique booths and have $200, $300, $400, $500 things. But you have people go look at them, but they're just not always going to drop that kind of change on it.
And we had a simple formula. If we bought something for $1, we sold it for $3. If we bought something for 10, we sold it for 30. Now, and looking back, I mean, we probably did give people some crazy ass deals because sometimes at auctions you do get crazy, but that we're turning and burning it. So we'd fill
We'd
up that.
buy it on Saturday.
We'd take
sell
the
it on
box truck to
Monday.
the auction. We'd fill it up at the auction, and then that Monday we'd take that flea market. And we damn near empty that thing.
Yep. Morning, Tina.
Oh, we promote. Landshark said we don't promote. We definitely promote. Yeah, you
I
got.
don't have best. We don't have best offer.
You
on
got
our
to.
listings,
You got
but
to
we
promote.
do promote.
Yeah, you got to promote something. If you look at your metric, if you look at the graphs or whatever of your views and stuff, you're not getting it. When you the moment I shut those that promotion down, they'll drop by like 80%. So yeah, they're definitely controlling whether or not your stuff gets seen if you're promoting or not. I mean, it ain't even. I don't think it's academic now. So
We looked into the science.
yeah.
Nah,
Science told us that.
I don't promote anything.
I don't promote a lot, but I do promote. And I don't do that. Well, I don't do that pay to click or whatever, or that pay up in front. I only do you pay once. You got to pay a percent once they buy it.
Right. Yeah,
It helps if you have unique items. If you have like, let's say, I don't know, if you list
Yeah,
a
but nobody's
flat,
looking
if
at your
you
unique
list it,
if they
yeah,
can't find, because that's what's
true.
happening.
They're burying it.
They're screwing up the search so bad that, like, when I'm buying stuff, I hate to say this, I buy the stuff off Amazon if I'm looking for car parts, because it's so hard for me to navigate eBay anymore with giving me screwed up. Every time I do the search, it brings up a different set of prices. So I'm like, screw it. I know Amazon's bad, but at least I'll get quicker shipping. And they took what Amazon was doing, manipulating the search, and they made it worse.
But and also is like let's say you looking for car parts, they'll show you a car part that isn't even applicable for what you're searching because it's promoted.
I'm looking for an F550 and they're giving me things on like a Nissan Altima. It's like, really? That's AI.
Lag, what are you doing? Morning, Roman. Welcome to the show, where absolutely nothing is getting accomplished during this hour.
You won't learn anything either.
That's
You
right.
learn about underwear stains, but that's about it.
I keep scrolling around to see what we got shipped today, looking at it and getting worried. But aside from that, no, I'm not really doing anything.
Nobody ever asked me any questions other than just to give me a hard time, so.
Oh boy.
It's not informative.
I got a question for you, Todd.
Oh, here's your chance.
Here's your big chance. Now that Reardon, he said he was making $1 off a silver dollar. About how much do you make off a silver dollar?
I don't think Todd sells them.
Oh, you don't sell them. Oh,
he
okay.
Hoards them.
Well, there you go. Then you just make appreciation.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, you don't lose money on stock until you sell it.
Yeah, gold and silver, it's just too hard to sell because the margins are so small. Everybody knows what stuff is worth, except for the very few people who don't.
Oh yeah, they go to our auctions. Those people, I mean, you get those. I'm like getting up there myself, but I mean, these old geezers in the back row. I mean, yeah, they're like, oh my god, if silver comes up, they don't. And if somebody bids against them, I mean, they just won't let go. It's like, dude,
they'll go over.
You're way overvalued.
I mean,
now.
and I know like something
Camera's off.
Like some of it, like a Carson City or some kind of weird mint mark or weird, date mark or something, they're worth more. But these would be like just generic silver dollars.
And worn,
yeah.
You barely see the Morgan.
And they'll sell them over scrap.
Yeah.
His face is flat.
More silver dollars in our auction go high.
Yeah, ours too.
Yeah, they're just. I don't know. Maybe they just figure they'll pay.
They buy if you ever watch. If you're at the live auction, if you really watch them, they'll be the older guys, the retirement age guys, over plus 60 plus, and they buy
65
watches, silver dollars, and knives. Sometimes guns too are in there, or gun parts are in there.
60's the new 30.
Yeah, I got to work on those hand dryers. They're calling them pea dryers in the side chat.
Those are those Dyson air blades, aren't they?
Yeah, I gotta.
Do you have to test them, or were they working? You just go call them.
Wait a minute, how do you dry off the pea with them? Do you stick? Oh,
they're for your hands.
Oh, okay, that's why God, those things hurt.
They hurt.
I didn't know they were for your hands.
Oh, you didn't stick it in your hands. Haha.
Jim B sticking his wiener down in
when
one.
You're in the men's bathroom that sometimes men just open the door and then turn around and walk right back out. That must be what you're doing.
Call the manager. Somebody's molesting a air blade.
Robin, you've been sell similar more.
So anyway, do you test them or do you just call them working?
No, they've all got to be tested. Most of them are in really bad shape. So.
Oh, so they were taken down.
I'm gonna eventually get around to trying to part them out and stuff, I think. Mm-hmm. But I've had so much other stuff to sell. It's like I went to that auction for the. They were tearing down Waco High School, and
I watched your video. How'd you do on that stuff? Did you sell any of it?
Yeah, I kept I'm keeping a running total here.
Mm-hmm.
Beard made fun of me. He said I should have put this on a spreadsheet.
You do it
Anyway.
old school style.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I've sold about $1,000 worth of the. I spent like 1,200. So I'm almost.
Broke even.
Almost. Yeah, of course that's gross sales. So
I mean, I understand you don't want to ship them. I think you'd have did better with those formaldehyde science animals on eBay than selling them to the local place. But
yeah, but I wasn't even gonna keep them.
were the pigs like in like a plastic bag, like sealed?
Yeah, they were sealed. In
Because
fact,
they sell for $30 a pop on eBay.
right?
Anyway, how many pigs did you have?
We had like 8. We had 2 boxes of 4, I think.
Yeah, we buy them for our porch at Halloween.
We throw them at people. Trick or treaters come. You don't get candy here. You get a science. Here's a fetal pig for a science project.
Now keep it in the bag until you get home.
Yeah, I was selling those separately, so we're about at $1,100 on the $1,200 investment.
And I know, like, the snakes, it look like they did themselves, but I think, like, because I was curious when I watched your video, I did look it up. I mean, some of those snakes are selling for like $100 a snap, a little more.
Yeah. So I've got a whole lot of stuff that hasn't sold out of there yet. So.
Well, and you got like some kind of cool models and microscopes, didn't you? Like some like body organ models and stuff. Usually that stuff does good.
Yeah, I think Gage is keeping the. He thought that body model was cool, so he just kept it.
Oh, he's cutting into your profit margins. You tell him that? This is a business.
Well,
stuff.
He's the one who helped me load all that stuff for 2 days. So.
Well, you should just give him $25 and kept the body model. You'd have been money ahead.
I probably still owe him money over that deal. So anyway, yeah, I've about got all that stuff listed. I've listed test tubes and beakers and scales and microscopes. The microscopes are going slow. I've only sold 1 microscope and I've got like 40 of them.
Oh yeah.
So by the time everything sells,
how much are the microscopes worth? Because they're all pretty much the same model, aren't they?
I had a bunch of 1 model and then a whole bunch of one-offs. I had like 25 of one kind and then everything else was a one-off. Well, I had about 5 of one kind also, so about 10 of them are one-offs. But I got them all listed, so I'm selling the student model ones for $47 free shipping, but I haven't sold one of those yet.
Yeah.
I may have to rethink my price on those.
Good, good.
Actually, that's a knife block. So, yeah, I got that from the Lutherans for, I don't know, I gave them $4. It's probably only worth about 20.
Really? For a Cutco knife block?
Yeah, it's only got the 5 slot.
Oh.
It's like a 5-ass monkey.
It looks like a 5-ass monkey.
No, there's the South Park episode where the guy goes, "Oh, he's trying to make a 5-ass monkey in his lab. It's supposed to be the island of Dr. Moreau." And he makes this monkey with only 4 asses. He goes, "This monkey only has 4 asses. We'll have to destroy the lab because it's completely useless." Anyway, it's South
very
Park
immature at South Park.
You're probably too. Humor, yeah. It's real.
You're probably
highbrow.
too like sophisticated stuff to watch at South Park. but we're not.
But that's our
kinda-
joke, you know. Every time we get something that's like broken, oh, this monkey only has 4 asses. We'll have to destroy the lab. It's
There's
completely
also a
worthless.
South Park with the underwear gnomes. Why do we keep going back to underwear? Where they'll be like the underwear gnomes steal the underwear. Okay, so this is their business model. They steal the underwear, and then the next step is a question mark, and then the third step is profit, and that's kind of like our business model too. Anyway.
Mm.
Look it up on YouTube. There's your homework assignment. Look up South Park underwear gnomes on YouTube, and you'll realize that it is actually funny. Because when I repeat it to you, it probably doesn't sound as funny.
Yeah, I
as
think
it
there's
is.
actually 4 steps, but I don't remember what the other.
No,
steps
I think it's 3 steps,
is.
but you have to look it up because me repeating it doesn't sound as funny as it actually is in my head.
And I haven't watched South Park in like 20 years.
You watch South Park all the time.
It's an old episode. I don't watch South Park. Where the hell
You
would I
do
have time
too.
to watch TV? Well, I watched Todd in the Book of Evil or whatever, but that's it.
Oh, I did put some shipping on this one.
Oh, and I watch videos on car repair. That's not really not like entertainment.
I like the
Depends.
shameless plug. That's good. That's good marketing, Todd. Shameless plug for your own listings.
What is it?
It's his microscope.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody buy a microscope
Go buy
today.
a
So
microscope now. If you want Todd to continue doing these shows, buy a microscope.
okay. Step 1 in selling: let people know what you have to sell.
Yeah.
It's like Coca-Cola. Drink Coke. We have soda. You should buy it. That's our marketing. When
Buy
people look at
Todd.
Coke, they don't say, "I wonder what the hell those people sell."
Buy Todd's microscopes.
Yeah.
there you go.
You don't have to buy him a coffee. You don't have to do whatever that other thing is where you put money in the chat. Buy a microscope.
That's why hookers don't walk around dressed like pilgrim women with hoods and long black dresses.
Tom bought some Tupperware from me, and then he
Tom
fussed
bought
at me because I
Tupperware.
wrapped it too good.
Oh. I didn't know Tom was a Tupperware man.
He was just talking about a condiment server, and I just walked over to my shelf and got the one I'm selling, and he said, "That's it." So he kind of had to buy it.
Is it like for a vegetable tray?
No, it's like you put mustard, ketchup, and mayo in them. They're little
Oh,
bowls with lids, and they're on a carousel.
oh, it sounds fancy. I didn't know Tom was that kind of guy. Now I picture him like, doing a barbecue with his special Tupperware service set. With a man apron on that's like says like where's the beef or something.
I think you should write a country song. Tom was a Tupperware man.
Tom's a Tupperware man. Like I can write, like I got time to write
It
a
sounds like
song.
we're not like Tommy Tuberville or whatever. Tommy Tupperware man.
Tom's a Tupperware man.
Oh boy, that's what he gets for getting off the show. Now he's getting ridiculed. It's like happy hour. Or the guy when I used to bartend for happy hour, a guy would come in that they'd all been talking about, and they'd all shut up about the guy when he'd sit down. Now he orders his beer, and then they'd all start talking about some other guy that wasn't there. But it was always one of the happy hour guys didn't happen to be there at happy hour. They'd always be talking about him, how his marriage is going to shit, and you don't have any money. And as soon as that guy would come in, then they'd all start talking about somebody else who was not there. If you weren't there at happy hour, everybody's talking about you, and it was never good.
Oof.
If you won the lottery, they talk about what a prick you were now because you didn't like it. You thought you were such a big shot because you won the lottery. I mean, even if you did something good or something good happened to you, they still talk crap about you. It's hilarious. And as a bartender, just tip if you guys, if any of you people out there are ever going to bartend during happy hour, don't ever get involved in the gossip because as soon as you leave, they start telling all the other customers at the bar, "Oh, you sure what Jim said about you yesterday."
Oh yeah, that sucks when you got dog diarrhea when you wake up or puking. Like when you wake up to the dog puke, you hear the gagging sound. I mean, that'll get you out of bed fast too.
When we still allowed cats, well, my first wife, she had a cat in the house.
We have a cat in the house right now.
Okay, well, it's going out. But anyway, I went to go get my shoes for work. I reached into my closet, put my fingers in the heels of my shoes, and it was full of sloppy cat mistake. So I'm like, guess what? That new cat, it's going to the animal shelter.
Oof.
What was adopted after a day because it was some kind of Manx cat with no tail, and they're really popular. So I guess it was pooping in somebody else's house in no time. So don't worry, it wasn't in a cage for long.
Julie says the bar sounds like it was full of 7th graders.
No, that's Wisconsin.
They were like 60 to 70-year-old guys, but yeah, you're right. They act exactly like 7th graders. They actually, I hate to say, I don't want to be sexist, but they act like 7th grade mean girls.
Yeah. And they were men.
They were all men.
And they were men. Seriously. That's
Well,
not
unless
a joke.
occasionally a woman came in, but there was very little swearing in happy hour. But if a woman came in, there was no swearing. So, and even if the woman swore, they tell the woman she shouldn't swear. True story.
Canned pumpkin is good for dogs.
I've heard that before.
I won't eat canned pumpkin. I wouldn't make my dog eat it.
Bum, bum. So only fresh pumpkin for Jim, huh?
Jim hates pumpkin.
I don't eat pumpkin.
He don't eat squash either. Yeah, he refuses to eat pumpkin.
I'll eat liver. I mean, I'll eat rutabaga. There's a whole bunch of. I don't eat pumpkin though. I don't like pumpkin pie. Any type of pumpkin. I'm really not a big gourd squash person.
He also doesn't eat cheesecake.
Oh yeah, cheesecake's good. Well, sugar and cheese just don't mix. It's gross. I'm sorry.
I like cheesecake.
But you know, cheesecake's one of those foods that either you like it or you don't like it. There's nobody like in between, like, cheesecake is okay. Either you like cheesecake or you don't like cheesecake.
And this says cheesecake is life.
I like cheesecake too.
I like J&B Scotch. Not cheesecake.
And Nissa says she used to like you, Mr. Jiggles. Don't be dissing pumpkin and cheesecake to Nissa.
Now remember, I'm not Mr. Jiggles. I'm only seeking justice for Mr. Jiggles. Mr. Jiggles is what's her face cat? Nikki.
It's not a cat, it's a chicken.
Nikki's chicken.
Yeah, it was Nikki's
that was
chicken.
killed by the neighbor's dog.
I don't like plain cheesecake as much as I do with the strawberry topping on it.
Yeah, me too. I like turtle cheesecake.
I like turtles.
You know where they take a real nice juicy turtle and put that turtle meat on cheesecake? Oh, okay. No, I'm talking about the turtle with the
I like chocolate and walnut
and,
turtle or
pecan.
Oh. Kathy Renault?
Yeah, I saw that this morning. Kathy in Mississippi, her mom passed away, I think, this weekend.
Oh, sorry
they were having some hard. Her mom sounded like her mom was having some hard time. They're like, got sick, maybe ended up in a nursing home.
Oh, she's anything like Kathy. I'm sure she's a sweet lady.
Justice for Jingles, yes, but it's justice for Mr. Jiggles.
Mr. Jiggles, yeah.
Mr. Jiggles, which was and she's not around very much anymore. Popular picker Nikki had a chicken. And Jim, did you actually get a picture of the actual chicken?
Send me a picture of the actual chicken. So when you see that circle that says Mr. Jiggles, that rooster,
that is actual Nikki, Mr. the popular picker's chicken.
Yeah, and it was killed by this dog, but they didn't do anything about it. I said, how could you just let your neighbor's dog kill your chicken? You don't do anything about it. So I said, that's why I started Justice for Mr. Jiggles. We got to get justice. We got to track down this dog from 30 years ago.
Yeah, this robotic stuff doesn't seem to be moving very much either.
Oh, they're like kits where you can build like little robotic things, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like.
Well, what's it worth? How much are they worth, the kit? I don't know.
Well, the company that sells it thinks it's worth millions of dollars.
Well, probably because they sell it to schools and it's government buying it. But how much is it worth on eBay?
I don't know. It sure seems to be moving slow for the amount of stuff I've listed.
So you say government institutions spend money like it's somebody else's money?
Pretty much.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Doesn't even make any sense.
That's how you can make money off the government.
Yeah, it's like I got uh I got all these like wheels that go on the robots, and I've had I've had some wheels listed for since June 11th, so like 3 weeks, and I've had 3 views. I'm like, no watchers, no offers, no nothing. So
Well, what's the company called that made it? Out of curiosity. Now I'm gonna go and actually look it up. No, I gotta write it down because my computer's being stupid.
uh the electrical parts are pretty much all SMC robotics.
Oh, okay.
SMC something.
Now, what does this robot do? Does it like meet
It's
you?
like battle bots.
Does it meet you at the
You
door
know,
when
you
you come
can
home
like
from
put
work
a
or something?
saw on it, and they
No,
can
these
shoot
are like,
anywhere.
yeah, you could build with stuff like that, but these are all like individual parts, like battery chargers and wheels, and um, there's also a whole bunch of different pneumatic ones with air pumps and fittings, and
Do they look like giant Barbie dolls or?
No, they're little. They're like battle bots. You build
Oh,
them.
okay. I would have no interest in that.
I got one here. Hang on, let's see.
Well, no. Jim's not even
Do,
look.
do, do.
Oh, it's Mr. Sadie.
Right.
Okay, now you guys stand up because Todd's gonna show it to you. So you gotta come back over here. Force Todd to show it to you. You're gonna be here.
Looks like a Tupperware pitcher or a big.
That's his
big
drink.
cup. Okay.
All right. So you
Oh,
got like
cool.
a steel. This is one that's already built,
And how much do they sell for?
but it's got like a steel frame, and so all these little parts I've got. You know, you got like the wheels, the brain thing, a battery charger, um, and then there's controllers like they look like video game controllers.
Hmm. This might be handy
Um,
to chase the dogs around when they're being naughty.
So I wonder if you put them together, like you show a picture of the assembled thing, and then you sell all the parts it takes to make that assembled thing. Maybe they'd sell for more.
yeah, these are
So-
motors. So I've got all these individual parts, just boxes of individual parts. So anyway, that stuff, I may have it after I die. So
It'll be something for your estate to when they send it to the auction.
I would sell stuff like that when we would get stuff like that, like electronics kits and stuff like that. I would usually have and I would get them in like a lot of 30 or something like that. It would usually have somebody wind up wanting to buy the whole lot of them for like a class or something.
We had something that was like a
Yeah,
circuit board kit.
Yeah,
or
that's what
something
we're selling that way.
We
Yeah,
bought them at the
we
college.
sold a
technical
handful of them
college.
one off, but then the guy wanted every single one for his class, and sometimes we didn't have enough to fill what they needed, so they wouldn't buy it from us because they want every kid in the class to have the identical thing. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe if you got like those gallon Ziploc bags, put all the parts required to build a robot in a Ziploc bag, and sold it as a thing, and then I don't know however many sets of that you could make. I wonder if you wouldn't have like grade school teachers buying them for science projects.
processors like the wheels, I'm selling them like in a lot of 4, a lot of 8. Yeah. Another company of the robotics is called Vex, VEX Robotics.
My eBay's been my eBay page isn't loading. All right, let's see here. Let me do something.
But like the science lab heaters, I've about sold out of those. So some of the stuff is selling good. The hot plates and the beakers are selling pretty good.
Yeah, you probably got like a lot of meth makers, cooks that are buying that kind of stuff too. So you can sell
Skate
it to two different groups: the science group and the drug people.
1, 2, 3. I've sold 5 of the scales. So some of it sells good and some of it don't.
Yeah, like so many things in life.
Well, those kits, I know those electronic kits. It took us at least a year to sell them.
We had a lot of them. We bought them at the technical college with that was in Wisconsin with some CPR mannequins. But if you get the stuff cheap enough, it ain't that big a deal to hold on to it.
I remember your video with the CPR mannequins. That was hilarious.
Oh, I wish I could get more of those. I should go check that Wisconsin auction site. Send Jim up north. He could load up on CPR mannequins and come south.
Yep.
I almost killed Jim with those CPR mannequins.
Oh, you
Did I ever tell you that? So it's the last winter we're living in Wisconsin, but we have to move stuff out of the storage and that, so we're pretty much just in the house. And we used to caretake for that lake house, and they never came up in the winter. And I said, Jim, let's put those CPR mannequins in that garage over there, and we'll just sell them out of there. Nobody's there, and we'll do that. So we sell like the last CPR mannequin, and it was a huge snow year that year. I mean, it was up to your crotch. And something happened. The snow
They
plow.
sent a new guy out there with a
They
plow,
couldn't
and he tried to
plow
plow
it.
it straight, and he made this huge snowbank halfway down the driveway.
So Jim's like,
And
don't,
its driveway's a mile long.
yeah, and we don't have any snowmobiles anymore. Jim's like, don't worry, I'll walk with a sled and drag it out. Well, how deep was the snow? Up to your crotch?
A little bit lower than my crotch.
Okay, so he walks in, loads up the mannequin, walks out, calls me. He's like, I think I'm gonna have a heart attack because he's pulling this sled with this CPR mannequin.
My heart was beating so hard that I would open up my mouth, and you could actually hear a clicking sound coming out of my mouth. It was like click, click, click for my heart beating so hard. I'm like, this ain't right. And I'm like getting like doozy, like I'm gonna throw up. So I'd take 20 steps and stop and catch my breath. 20 steps, because I think I could go further, but then all of a sudden my heart felt like it was gonna give out again. So I figured at 20 steps I could do it. So that's why I did 20 steps to stop, and then wait till my pulse got down to normal, and then went again, and then finally got. But I had to do it like 3 times or something. It was.
I think it took him like 2 hours.
I'm stacking up all these bodies in cardboard boxes at the end of the snowbank where Tara could drive in to get them. I mean, it's just like.
How many bodies did we have to drag out? Did they buy a couple?
I think it was 3 trips.
Oh boy.
So maybe I was dragging that big sled. Was it the Magnum Otter or was it the rescue sled?
It must have been the Otter because
Okay.
we gave it to Sean.
Okay, well, so it's Otter. If you ever on Otter Magnum, it's a big ice
It's
fishing
ice
sled.
fishing
It's for
sled.
throwing your tent in and your augers and stuff. It's a big sled. So I'm dragging this big sled with these 2 bodies in a cardboard box,
And they're not light. I mean,
and they're not like regular CPR down, which is torso only. These are like they have the cardio. You can do cardio readings and stuff. They have wires coming out of their sides, so you can put test equipment.
Yeah, they
on
got
and
arms
stuff.
and legs.
They have arms and legs, anatomically correct. I mean, they got everything in there. So they got all these accessories, so all the groceries are functional. So you got all that stuff in this thing. They weigh like, I don't know, maybe 90 pounds of snap.
Jeez.
So, yeah, it was something. I did think I was gonna die.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this.
He did call me and say, Tara, I think I'm gonna die.
And I'm doing this at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night in the evening, but in the dead of winter, that's pitch dark. So I'm out in the pitch dark, and it's snowing as I'm doing it too. I'm in the snow walking. It was like the Revenant or something. You're walking through like, with these bodies in cardboard boxes. Anyway,
Which I will tell you,
We made the
walking in
sale.
deep snow, if nobody's done it, if you don't live in the north, it is a lot of work, and it's a real workout.
yeah, and this driveway is supposed to be plowed. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I think of them. These plow guys don't tell me. I get there to go pick up the things, and I'm like, what the f is going on with this driveway? Why is this big wall of snow? So I call up. They're like, oh yeah, it was a new guy, and he couldn't push a pile of snow. I'm like, what idiot thinks you can push snow straight a mile? So he got about a half a mile and built Snow Mountain, which I had to go around. Anyway, even the Snow Mountain was so big.
It was over your head.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, but even getting around it was pretty tough. So when you've walked all this way having a heart attack, and then at the end of the trail, you got to do the final. It's like a movie where you got the last big thing you got to get through, like the boss level or whatever. Oh man.
Howdy, Derek.
It was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
That was a hard day in reselling. Let's say that.
All right. Well, it's after 9. We go about an hour. And so this is about all
So
you
we're
get of me
done.
today.
See, they have this robotic air gripper thing, and they took a best offer off of that for $375. You got any of those parts?
Well, if the
And
robot
it,
grip stuff, they definitely pay a premium for that.
no, not much of that.
Oh, and here's a little one that only sells for 25.
The little gripper,
Mini gripper.
the little gripper, the little dipper.
Oh, here's the kit that sold for 413. And the Vex one. Anyway, then you wanted to wrap it up, Todd.
Yeah, that robot looks like one of them sky shooters that you use to push shingles on roofs and stuff.
You need that Vex robotic IQ system bundle for ages 8+, second generation.
I'm gonna buy my 8-year-old a $430 robot kit. Kid'll, yeah, spend 430, and then we gotta go to the emergency room because he's swallowing the parts.
I figure that stuff will pick up when
Maybe school time.
we get a little closer to the beginning of school.
Mm-hmm.
We can hope. So anyway, time to shut this puppy down and get to.
All right,
I
time
got
to go to work.
Gwen's dragging me to Sam's Club today. Yay!
Oh, exciting. Date day.
I know. Date day. That's right.
Yeah, nothing's romantic like going to Sam's Club together.
I know. Should we get the big thing of eggs?
Oh, God. Yeah, well,
Look, you get
eggs age like fine wine.
Yeah.
you get 48 steaks for $8 a pound.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at the good deal on steaks. And don't forget to get me that brand cereal so I'm regular.
Yeah, you got. Problem is, you have to buy like 4 gigantic boxes because they're all packaged together.
Wow.
Yeah.
It'd probably be good
Yeah.
for Jim. He eats a lot of no sugar shredded wheat, so
Right. Do we need some pinto beans? They come in 40-pound bags.
yeah.
You know,
Because you guys stock up to make bean soup and stuff.
that's right.
You like ham and bean soup, so
Yeah. Here.
That's high living.
yeah. Fiber one, yeah. Then you
There
gotta
you
go
go.
over and buy like 10 cases of Ensure, to keep your vitamins right and your protein level.
That's right. Get the big bottle of aspirin. It's got 58,000 tabs.
No, come on. You got to get like a Aleve or something, with the arthritis cap on it.
Okay, yeah. All right. We'll see y'all later.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for coming to my live stream. Bye.
All right. Bye.